Hi guys, welcome to the Don't Poo Poo My Woo Woo channel. I'm Angie McMann. Guys, I was really excited when I saw my analytics and realized that half of you aren't even here in the US. So I just want to do a shout out and say hello to everyone in India, in Canada, in the UK. I mean, guys, honestly, I know there are billions of people on YouTube that you could be spending your time with, and you're here with me, and I really, really appreciate it. So in the words of the legendary comedian whom I love so much, Steve Martin, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here. Thank you, 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 and thank you, and you, and thank you, and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, whew, and thank you. Seriously, guys, though, you allow me to do what I love, and thank you for being here to share this with, because I love doing this, which is kind of a repeat message for June. You got to do what you love. So here's June's Do What You Love video. Made a video about it. Like to hear it? Here it go. Also stolen from somebody else as a comedian. So June is about pushing forward and smashing our goals. And if you're ready to roll up your sleeves and take action, June is going to be fantastic. For the candles, I like to use the white candle for every reading because it stands for purity. And I like to ask Spirit to give me a pure heart to give you the most genuine messages and give me aid in interpreting what I get downloaded. The other candles, the colors that they asked me to use this month are orange and blue, and these relate to the chakras. And right now I would like to apologize to my Indian friends if I mess up that beautiful Sanskrit word, chakra. I understand now that I've been saying it wrong, so I apologize. And while I'm at it, let me just go ahead and apologize to all my English friends for everything else that I say that's weird. All right, so the orange candle represents the second sacral chakra. So our focus should be on our creative expression and pleasure. In other words, do what you love. So the blue candle, we're asking to call in and represent our fifth or throat chakra. And that focus is going to be on clear and concise communication. And clear and concise, you know, kind of like not what I'm doing now. So I love numerology, and I'm sharing this now at the beginning of the videos, and I'm going to start doing videos to explain numerology because I find it fascinating, and maybe you will too. So the universal number date adds up for June. We're in a 5 universal year cycle. So 2021 is that 5 universal year cycle, which is an overall snapshot of the energy that the world is in. 5 cycles are about unexpected changes, freedom, we seeking freedom. You can see it all over the news. Big shifts, again, all over the news. It forces us to make important decisions for the entire year. So a 5, there are 9 cycles. So the 5 for the year is the halfway point between the 1 and the 9 cycles. So in the year, we have to decide as a whole planet if the world is moving forward or repeating the lessons until we learn them. June's date adds up to an 11, and then we break it down and add the 1 and the 1 to get the 2. So at the core, June is a 2-month cycle. And if you think about what a 2 looks like, it kind of resembles a person on their knees, head bowed in prayer. So the symbol of someone who wants to connect and find bigger answers and be in union with something greater, it's kind of what it looks like. So that's how you can remember the energy for the 2-month cycles or year cycles or even day cycles. It's about cooperation, being kinder and nicer to each other, and being open and receptive when we communicate. And that's what the universal number 2 is asking us as a global unit to do. So we can compare the universal numbers with our personal numerology, and to find out what your personal year, month, and day are, stay tuned because I'm going to do videos on that very soon. The lunations. The first lunation of the month is a new moon in Gemini coming at us on June 10th. And as we know, new moons are about making new goals and new plans. So this moon cycle will demand a transition, but you want to be careful that you're not going to be impulsive. It's about planning, consideration, paying attention to what you want to do, setting, making plans. The Gemini energy is going to make it a lot easier to communicate that. So that makes it a good time to discuss with anyone, a boss, a friend, a relative, with something that you've been meaning to talk to them about. This would be a great time to do that during this moon. And this Gemini energy wants to be creative, so projects are a go. The full moon in Capricorn on the 24th of June, we know that full moons are all about shedding light on what's happening in our world, right? So full moons are a time for reflection. So honestly, sit down and take notes of what you've accomplished in the past month, and you'll probably be so proud of yourself. It's great for self-esteem. So write down what you've accomplished, no matter how big or how small. You'll have a strong need to have a greater purpose and do something useful. As we know, Capricorn is all about work and time and keeping track of what you do. So use this to get busy. Don't be afraid to dream big, but don't seek external validation because it's not going to help you get rid of your doubts. It's only going to hurt you. You have to trust your inner self. You have to trust your inner voice. So as you can see, we got some great lunations that are going to help us get motivated, get things going, communicate properly. We should have a really good, successful June if we get busy. So you ready for your personal ones? Let's go. All right, Sag, let's see how we can get you doing what you love. Your overall energy to tap into for this month is authority. And on this card, this is a lot like the Emperor, the Aries fire energy. This guy doesn't take orders from anyone, he gives them. So your advice from Spirit this month, Sag, is to tap into your inner Emperor. No one tells you what to do, you choose what to do. This is you being the boss, not the mayor who still has to answer to the governor or the president. This is the man, all right? So tap into your inner I don't answer to anybody person. That's it, all right? I know that sounds kind of contradictory to the love what you do, but you know what? No one can say you can't love bossing people around. So yeah. All right, week one, Sag, you've got the Page of Swords, young mind, wants to know, very, oh my gosh, if Sag is you're the sign that wants to know everything. You want the freedom, you want knowledge, you want to experience. So this is the youth of that. This is the start of it in week one, to find something that you want to do. And here's the working on your skill, sharing your skill. And you know what? Week one is also suggesting that you might have so many things because Sag, you do want all, you want to experience everything, that this is kind of like, hold on. I just heard pick three things, right? Sag, we know you can do multiple things. You're like an octopus, but let's choose three things that you actually make you happy, so you don't fall into this as confusion. It's just option. So week one, but that's your inner Aries, your inner no, I won't even try and say it. Your inner Emperor, right? Just make a decision, choose some things, and do them. Do what you love. Week two, King of Cups, the Sun, and the Queen. All right, so King, Queen, Sun. So now these two are at least looking in the right direction. And if you can look here, you've got them on the equivalent sides. So for those of you who are in a relationship, this is beautiful. So you've got love, masculine love, you've got caring and nurturing on the masculine level. You've got the female who is fire and fun, Sag, that's you. And in between you, you're looking at each other, you're focused. So actually, Sag, for you guys, it looks like there is a beautiful love interest involved, or you're finding someone that you truly care about. If it's not a romantic relationship, then you're having a really successful relationship with someone else that you're both going to find that thing that you love. It's a union here. Even though that isn't exactly the meaning of these cards, that's the kind of the download I'm getting right now. It's giving me goosebumps. So for some of you, this is an actual beautiful love relationship coming in or continuing. For those of you that this is about business, this is about working very well with someone to create, look, you've got the repeat flowers, and this is just so much gold here, right? It's passion, it's love. But whether this is love for what you do or whether this is love for an individual, absolutely fantastic, Sag. You're in a good spot. You're in a good spot emotionally. Week 2. Week 3, we've got the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So whatever this new love, passion, wanting to do something fondly, the offer, we've got red flowers here. We've got success, starting and then ending with the happy home. So, okay, I'm getting this has to do with a home business now for some of you, that this putting your heart and soul into this young thing, that you're looking at this thing that can feed you, and you're holding it in this little cup and you're looking at it saying, I don't know how this is going to work. And Spirit is saying, we've got you. We're handing it to you. This is your way. This is how it's going to happen. And it's going to make you money, and it's going to give you the happiness that you need. It's going to give you the stability. So this is veering off for a specific message for whoever out there, but don't be afraid of this small little offer that you think is small is not actually so very small. Spirit has your back. It's going to grow into something tangible, okay? Enough to make your entire household into something beautiful there, probably a home business. Week 4. The Nine of Wands is coming up for a lot of people. So is the Six of Wands. So week 4 is you've done your work, you're battle weary, it's time to rest, okay? You're going to get acknowledged, you're going to be successful. Keep the hope alive, right? Don't lose the faith. Week 4, amazing, okay? You're going to start to see something if you rest. That might be a good vacation week. And then the very final nub at the end of June is coming out of all the negative thoughts, mindset. Sometimes this can be chaos and you're moving out of it, or this could just be you're ending the negative thoughts that you have, because here is total leap in faith, total do-over, starting from square one. You can reflect on it at the end of the month and like how far I've come. But this entire month of June is about you being your own badass. You don't answer to anybody. You make your own choices and decisions, and you're gonna do what you love. And it looks like for some of you, there is an actual passionate, incredible love interest there, possibly in week 2, or you're working really well with someone to start something at home. Don't be afraid of it. Do rest in week 4. And looks like the very end of the month, you will be cutting all of the negative mindset out and just take that leap, Sag. Take it. It's a fantastic month for this. But plan, think things through. Don't be afraid to stop and rest. All right? Wow. Sag, let me know how this month works out for you. I'd love to hear your comments. So please like, subscribe, and share if you will. And hopefully I will see you back in July. Take care.